It's a family-run business. My father established the business over 40 years ago. Trading name's been going since 1998. And now, me and my wife on our own, running and operating the business together. Got our pride, our reputation. It's important to us, and we care for every customer that comes through the door. The ethos is from how I've been brought up, my parents. The team feel like a family, and we've got to create that environment for them. You've got to be invested in, got to be valued, and we start them young, from apprenticeships all the way through to somebody that's looking for a plan to retire. We kind of all develop as one. Success to me isn't about just how many cars we put out or the turnover of the business. It's about the investment in the people and building confidence, for the team, but also for the customers. The location of where we are today as a business has been purpose-built by us as a family. It was designed purely for repairing cars. From a customer's perspective, they walk in, two-storey high reception, very open plan feeling, tile floor. It gives them that reassurance that the car's in safe hands. In terms of the workshop space, it's all very up-to-date, very modern, quite spacious, because we also want our staff to feel invested in for the future. For the customer, the journey's quite stressful. I see it as a distressed purchase. Nobody wanted to have the car repaired, so we've got to be there to support them, and they need to feel that this organisation's professional, and that's where the Kitemark gives the customer the trust that they need, that they can go away feeling safe. Without it, I don't think we would have been here today. Wanting quality is part of our ethos, but doing it on your own, trying to achieve to them standards, would have been very difficult. What's really hard is to make sure you take the apprentices on at the right time. If we have new work provision brought into the business, we don't have the right amount of skilled staff there readily available to take it, you're letting work provision down. And sometimes you can lose the work because of it. And secondly to that, really to get it right, is the investment in the staff, the training, to keep up with the technology advancements. I mean, vehicles have stretched so much in the last 5-10 years, and where they're growing now and where they're going to go to is incredible. We've got to stay up at the forefront of that all the time, looking at the horizon. It's quite a challenge. Kitemark came into the industry 20 years ago, and we just celebrated the 20th anniversary. And my father actually was one of the first 5 repairers in the country to take the Kitemark standard. Considering we're doing 16 cars a day, what it does is standardise a process, and every car gets treated the same. We adhere to the standardisation throughout all departments. Everyone's got a certain level to work up to, and for the staff, having that, they know they're working for quality. Someone coming into the business to assess the work is pressure, but it's the right kind of pressure. The assessor's not coming in here to catch us out. He wants to support us. He just wants to make sure that we're keeping up to our standards to deliver the right product. When Matt comes round and he said, well done, it's a great result, the lads feel proud of that. It's how they feel, and I can't give them that. Having someone external to the business assess their work, they come away and they feel really, really good about it. So we celebrate that success. Being an early adopter over the years, gone through quite a journey there, and sometimes in the process of it, you don't even always know we're doing it. I think because we're always changing, and especially over the last 10 years, it's consistent change. It never stops. Having the Kitemark, having the manufacturer approvals behind us really enhances our reputation. For the customer though, it's more the brand of the Kitemark, they recognise that. If I was having my car repaired and I saw that, I just feel reassured. You don't always want to think about, right, I want to investigate the body shop and what they're about and have they got these requirements. They just need to see the brand and think, that's taken care of. We won't be able to work with the people that we do without it. Because if we want to work for insurance companies and fleet providers, it's part of their process. If we want to get that commercial contract and be on board with them, we already need to have that as part of our standardisation. So we wouldn't be where we are today without it. There's many things that we need to achieve the vision of where we want the business to go. The standardisation, the processes, being at the forefront, what's coming ahead. We want to keep growing. The aspect of doing that's got to still stay heavily involved in apprentices. We're going to keep investing our money back into the new technology to feel comfortable. Whatever cars are on the road, we can take care of it. I feel proud about where we are now compared to where we were 10 years ago. A big part of that is sacrifice. And my father for the 30 years before that, I remember a lot of sacrifices as a child that he needed to make to get into the business established to where it is. And we'll hopefully pass that ethos on to the next generation. It's in our bloodline, it feels like, more than anything, and it's important. We want to continue that journey.